If you're a creator, you know the immediate pain of staring at hours of recorded footage from streams, meetings, or webinars that you desperately need to repurpose into smaller chunks. The core issue is that these huge raw files are already demanding massive CPU and bandwidth when you try to work with them or share them live. Throwing those large files into existing software often results in the inevitable glitches, stutters, and annoying audio sync problems when you need performance most. This is precisely why we need a streamlined workflow that intelligently handles content breakdown without sacrificing real-time system stability. While seasoned pros rely on dedicated encoders, like Shutter Encoder or HandBrake specifically to shrink large ProRes files for smoother streaming, that only solves half the problem. Other editors turn to traditional NLEs like Premiere or Final Cut, but manually combing through hours of video to pull out small clips becomes a massive, time-consuming chore. For the average creator aiming to turn one long recording into dozens of scheduled social clips without suffering a mental breakdown, I constantly find myself returning to one tool, Vizard. Now hear me out before you dismiss this as just another product plug, because this tool genuinely integrates differently into your existing structure. Think of it as the intelligent magician sitting right on top of your established workflow, complementing your compression steps but focusing purely on discovery and repurposing. Yes, you might still compress ProRes files with an encoder if your machine is overloaded, but Vizard is the key component that actually finds the marketable gems in that raw footage and prepares them for posting. It's that essential missing middle step that bridges the gap between possessing an hour of high-value gold and having 14 perfectly formatted reels scheduled across all your platforms. Consider the common scenario. You have a 45-minute webinar or a multi-hour recorded stream that needs to be immediately utilized in several formats. You might need a quick demo clip for an upcoming live workshop, or just want bite-sized snippets optimized for the feed formats on TikTok, Shorts, or Instagram. The traditional path involves scrubbing, marking in-out points, tedious editing, color correction, exporting multiple ratios, and then scheduling each one individually, which easily consumes entire afternoons. Vizard radically compresses that entire time-consuming segment, the whole scrub and export nightmare, reducing hours of work down to mere minutes of review time. Uploading the source material is as simple as a straightforward drag-and-drop operation right into the platform interface. Once uploaded, the system immediately runs an in-depth analysis designed to pinpoint punchlines, high engagement segments, and areas with strong emotional cues that make people stop scrolling. Crucially, it doesn't just cut randomly. The tool ranks potential clips based on calculated virality potential before generating multiple optimized variants for different platform specifications. Whether you require a concise 15-second clip perfectly tailored for YouTube Shorts or a 45-second narrative cut for IGTV, the system proactively presents you with ready-made options. And here is the game-changing element that many creators unfortunately continue to overlook: the integrated automated scheduling feature. You simply tell the platform how frequently you want content deployed, for example, 3 new clips pushed out every single week, and Vizard automatically queues those posts for you. You still maintain creative oversight, allowing you to review suggested captions, insert powerful hooks, or approve custom thumbnails before anything actually goes live. For anyone juggling the complexity of multiple social channels, this unified scheduling view is an absolute lifesaver compared to constantly jumping between separate tools and spreadsheets. Now, I realize some of you might immediately question if this is just another flashy, unreliable AI promising results, but delivering robotic, unusable cuts. Let me be completely real. No, Vizard delivers clean, surprisingly human-feeling edits right out of the box that are ready for immediate deployment. While it might not craft a cinematic trailer that requires bespoke work from a high-end editor, it absolutely nails the everyday content needs like interviews, podcasts, and tutorials. It successfully handles the heavy lifting of chunking and formatting, leaving you free to apply the final touches of your unique creative taste. Let's quickly compare to see exactly why Vizard occupies this powerful, advantageous middle ground in the creator tool landscape. Shutter Encoder and HandBrake are fantastic utility tools when your primary singular goal is efficient file size compression to stop your stream from choking. However, these utilities stop there. They offer zero assistance in identifying your best highlights or automatically drafting engaging social media captions for you. Professional NLEs like Premiere Pro grant you obsessive fine-grained editing control, which is wonderful, but they are notoriously time sinks and frankly overkill when you just need 10 shareable sound bites fast. Some newer AI clippers promise automation, but often hit you with punitive per-minute pricing, or their results sound so obviously machine-generated that they hurt your brand. Vizard successfully navigates this complexity by providing a platform that is smart, incredibly fast, and specifically engineered around the actual content that creators must post to social media daily. Let's look at a practical use case. Imagine taking a 90-minute recorded interview and instantly receiving 25 distinct clips ready for posting across various platforms. These automatically generated options range from a 12-second viral soundbite all the way up to a concise 40-second explainer perfectly suited for a professional LinkedIn update. The platform even suggests a posting cadence, advising you to drop the top quote today, follow up with a how-to clip midweek, and share a behind-the-scenes piece on Friday. Approving or swapping these suggestions and letting Vizard handle the scheduling across all channels used to be an entire afternoon's work. Now it's about 20 minutes of high-level decision-making max. Another real-world win comes into play when managing resources during a live event, preventing giant source files from thrashing your computer during a live demo playback. In that crucial scenario, you absolutely encode your 4K ProRes down to a stable H.265 file using a utility and then feed that lighter file into Vizard for all the intelligent clipping and scheduling. This layered approach ensures two tools are performing exactly what they are best at: perfect compression, followed by smart targeted content repurposing. Concerns about maintaining brand voice and factual accuracy are natural, which is why Vizard's auto captions are surprisingly excellent but should always receive a quick human glance over. The platform makes it incredibly fast to edit those captions, inject overlay graphics, or swap out the associated thumbnail image before scheduling the final content. Ultimately, the system's goal isn't to erase the creator's unique taste, but rather to eliminate the monotonous, repetitive grunt work so you can focus entirely on creative and strategic thinking. Pricing and overall accessibility are also critical factors, as many enterprise solutions are priced for major studios, while free tools are often just too clunky and manual to be useful. Vizard securely sits in that creator-friendly middle tier, offering powerful output capabilities that are still accessible to solo operators and small, agile teams. If your project demands truly bespoke, cinematic color grading or complex visual effects, those specialized tasks will always belong in the realm of dedicated software like Resolve or Premiere. But for achieving the high volume of consistent content that actually drives reach and conversions across your social feeds, Vizard consistently proves to be the superior choice. To set up this workflow correctly today, first record at your normal quality, while slightly buffering key moments to allow for better automated clipping boundaries. If you have massive files that cause playback issues during a live segment, run those specific ones through a lightweight encoder first to create a stable stream-ready version. Next, upload your primary source files into Vizard, allow the intelligent analysis to run its course, review the suggested clips, finalize the metadata, and then deploy everything via the scheduling calendar. You will be genuinely amazed at the sheer volume of creative time you instantly reclaim back into your week by implementing this simple, powerful combination. Based on my own testing, a single 90-minute content piece can easily yield between 20 and 40 high-quality, ready-to-use short clips using the platform's default settings. If manually editing just one of those clips takes you a conservative 10 to 15 minutes, you are instantly saving 4 to 10 hours of pure focused editing work every single time. Multiply that immense time saving across a weekly podcast or a regular live stream schedule, and suddenly you are producing content at a scale that used to require an entire dedicated in-house team. To wrap this up, remember that tools like Shutter Encoder still absolutely have their place in keeping your live stream smooth and managing unwieldy file sizes effectively. But if your ultimate business objective is to dramatically increase the eyeballs on your long-form recordings without completely burning out your schedule, Vizard is the most potent hidden lever available to creators right now. This isn't about replacing the skilled editor for high-end jobs, it's about expertly handling the repetitive, time-consuming groundwork so you can focus purely on the creative and strategic decisions that matter most. If you've been sitting on a mountain of long videos and are struggling to convert them into a steady, reliable flow of engaging social posts, try implementing this exact compression and intelligent clipping combo. If this specific tip unlocked a new perspective for your content pipeline, please drop a comment below and specify what type of long-form content you are planning to repurpose next. Based on your feedback, whether it's a podcast, a deep dive vlog, or a corporate webinar, I will share tailored workflow tweaks specifically designed for that format. Finally, if you decide to put Vizard to the test, please come back and share which one of the generated clips performed the absolute best for you. I genuinely want to hear about your victory stories.